We
Good
are.
morning. Morning, everybody in Facebook land. This is Jordan and Kenny. Tom actually got fired from our team, so Kenny's actually the boss now. No, just kidding.
Going downhill fast.
So Tom's connection went out. He was on the call about a couple minutes ago. He'll jump back on shortly. But yeah, we're just gonna give you guys the update of kind of what's going on. And we're talking right before this, and we're like, what's going on? Not much has changed. Quarantine still, they said, is going to be lifted hopefully in October 1st. Here's Tom. Tom's coming back in. But yeah, no new news on that. Hey, Tom.
Hey, the power went off and I lost my internet, and it just took a while for it to reboot. Hi, everybody.
I told everybody you got fired from our team, but
I'm waiting for that day. That's probably going to happen pretty soon.
Yeah.
What do I need to do for that to happen, Jordan?
You're close. I gave you 2 strikes here, and you just got 1 more. It's fine.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, no, we were talking about the quarantine and that it's still October 1st, and no end in sight, no new news on that.
And no information about it either. Like
no information. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Hey, Governor Ige, if you're listening, which I'm sure you watch our show every week, could you please just let us know what the hell you're doing? Because just a little bit of an update. Yeah, we'd like to know. I think everybody else in Hawaii would like to know what you're doing, just to try to get this resolved. Anyway, I probably should shut up. I might get fired.
So something fun real quick before we get started. I was like, oh, what should we talk about, Kenny? He has a new music video he's working on, right?
Really?
Yeah. What's new in the music world?
Oh, yeah. So my brother and I filmed, we have a band, we're called The Other Realm, and we filmed a music video. The first half we did over at the Sunflower Field in Ma'alaya while it was blooming. And then we just last week finished it, the rest of it up. The rest of the footage was up at Wypoly. So you're kind of sea level and then as high as you can go. So it's very Maui. You get lots of nice Maui viewpoints. That wasn't the initial goal, but now looking at it, I'm like, oh, wow, this is really nice. Like kind of showing off the scenery a bit. So we don't know exactly when we're going to release it. We're trying to figure out our most effective plan for putting it out there, but it'll be coming in the next probably 2 weeks.
Sweet. What's the song called?
Oh, it's called New Year's Day is the song. So it's one of our, we don't do a ton of really upbeat stuff, but this is our most upbeat song that we have.
Sweet.
Well, why wouldn't you release it on like
New Year's Day?
New Year's Day?
So the song did come out on New Year's Day. And so we did listen to this. This is a really quick tangent. We had 2 songs, New Year's Eve, which was a real bummer, sad song, and New Year's Day, which was a upbeat, and they were supposed to be 2 sides of the same coin. And I went in and I was like, one will come out New Year's Eve, the other will come out New Year's Day, 2019 and 2020. And then how about I messed up on the New Year's Eve song, and like a week before the release, I realized I forgot to submit one piece for that song. So that one didn't come out on New Year's Eve. It came out on like Valentine's Day or something.
Another sad day for some people, huh?
Right. I was like,
oh, gosh. All right. And so that's coming out, you said, in the next 2 weeks or so?
Yeah, we finished it. So it's sort of like, okay, why hold on to it for too long?
All right, let's do it. I want to see it. We'll have to release it. We'll have to, once you release it, we'll have to put it on the show. So.
Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah, and sadly, I guess we'll eventually people are going to find out. But Kenny's going to be moving on. So Kenny is going to be doing he's going to leave the team in October. Kenny has been such an amazing asset to the team, so I'm bummed about that. But Kenny is going to be doing a across the country road trip. So if you've got any places that you think Kenny should stop that is really cool, chime in and let him know. He's going to be going from basically Seattle to Southern California and then diagonal to the New England. So through the great USA doing national parks and such. So that's going to be the month of October. So it's going to be chilly some places, Kenny.
It is, but I love the cold, so I am prepared.
Well, I am not a fan. So anyway,
post lots of pictures.
Yeah,
I will. Yeah, and let me know where I need to go. Leave us some comments here.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm sad to be leaving, but it'll be nice to be close to my family.
Yeah, and it's going to be you and your brother, Billy, that are going to make the road trip, right?
Correct. Yep.
Fun.
Unless he bails on me the week before and decides he's staying.
Hey, you guys will have a lot of opportunities to film some cool music videos on the way, man. So, yeah.
Yeah, we said we
Cool
have to
spots.
get a lot of music finished so that we can do that along the drive.
Yeah, you better
Oh,
hurry up.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Good idea. All right. So what else is happening on Maui? We before we meet up, Jordan and Kenny and I sort of sit down and say, what's going on? And it was like, wow, there's not a whole lot going on. Everything is pretty low key. The government's not doing much of saying anything. We talked a little bit about real estate, and we've been busy, still continue to be busy. I was sharing with everybody that I just helped some clients buy a house yesterday, and another one, they're on the mainland and they're buying it sight unseen based on me going out and doing extensive walkthroughs. And I spent an hour on the phone. I didn't tell you guys this, but I was on the phone with them on FaceTime for an hour walking through this particular house. And, it was really cool. We were able to help these folks buy it and get the job done. And so we're in escrow as of yesterday. So that's exciting. And
congrats.
And so, yeah. And so that's pretty cool. And got a couple new listings. Got a new listing coming up too. Jordan, I didn't tell you about this one. You guys are going to hear it first here. I just got the paperwork signed. I haven't gotten the photos or anything, but it's a 3-bedroom in South Kihei. 3-bedroom, single level, little bit of an ocean view, pristine, original condition, just $875,000. So if anybody's looking for a house out there, reach out to me. It's a great house. 2-car garage, nice backyard, mature avocado, mature mango trees, and a tangerine tree. Keonakai area, yeah.
Such a desirable area. I mean,
yeah, there's a house that just came on the market for $895 basically, but not as nice of a location. And then another one that just came on the market for $1,150,000 in the same general area yesterday. So
for people watching, Keonakai is furthest south, basically right before you hit Wailea, close to there. And so like Kamole 3 is kind of down the road there.
Right,
so
right
really
above.
Desirable, area just because of how far south it is, and really nice areas, nice beaches. So
yep, I agree. So that's actually where my house was where I built my house. It was basically in that same general area, and we loved it right there. 6-7 minute walk to the beach. So anyway, so that's what else is happening. And
hey Tom, do you want to share another exciting thing that happened for you this week?
Yeah, I got my new car in. So I'm an old car fan. I grew up when my first car was an old car convertible, and since I moved here, I sort of got out of the old car world, and I haven't had anything. But last week, I just got in a brand new old car, and it's a '67 Chevy Camaro, and I was so excited. I brought it in from the mainland, and that's
so nice, dude.
It's so fun, and it's just a really cool car. It's a Chevy Camaro RS with the 327, almost all original. It's got for those people out there who paying attention, it's got a sniper fuel injection. It replaces the carburetor. So it's just a beautiful car. It's just been beautifully redone. So
you're the one that was burning rubber at 2 a.m. in the morning, waking me up, yeah, in Kihei.
I wish it was me. This car doesn't have the stones to burn rubber, but we're working on it. So I got to get a couple things done to it. I got to get my license plates and get all that done.
So Tom, they have a classic car get together kind of thing as that gets placed.
Yeah. So the pictures, you can pop through those pictures. This was last Saturday night. So the first Saturday of every month, Maui Car Club does a car show. This is not my car, but that's a beautiful car. They do a car show every month. Now it was sanctioned by the Maui Classic Cruisers, but they're not really doing it. But people are still showing up at Peggy Sue's, and so a bunch of people on Saturday nights. Starts around 5 o'clock, goes till probably 9 o'clock, and it's just a cool place. People who love old cars just show up and check out what's out there, and so it's a neat little spot to go hang out on South Maui on Saturday night. But then this Saturday. Coming up, the Maui Cruisers or the Maui Car Club That's Guy. I met him, and he built that car for his daughter, and it's the coolest, whatever,
Cool.
fuchsia pink color. And then the car,
Very cool.
and there's a blue one, and that's the dad's right next to it. You can sort of see the headlight in the right side of the screen. I don't know if I
You
took a
can see
picture of
the end
that.
of it over in this one.
Yeah, and so anyway, so this Saturday they're doing a cruise from the Home Depot in Kahului, a meeting I think at 9 o'clock in the morning, and cruising up to the Ulapelakua Country Store for lunch. And so if you're up Kula Way or on the Kula Highway and Haleakala Highway, you'll be seeing all these cars cruising by Saturday morning. And so you can join it if you're an old car fan, come on out, and you'll be able to check out the cars first thing in the morning at the Home Depot and jump on the cruise up to the country store. So that's what's happening this weekend. So I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to be able to make that. I had some conflicting plans, but it's I might just have to do it. So anyway, so that's my old car world, and then the day the car got to the island, I found another one here on Maui that I really liked. So it's like, oh gosh, I went and looked at it yesterday. So I might have to have 2 cars. What the heck?
Or as long as I can drive one every once in a while.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? They're just cars. You're welcome to drive it. So anyway, so yeah, that's what's happening in my tiny little world. And the other really cool thing, this is the coolest thing of all, quite honestly. Next Tuesday, so a week from yesterday, September. Well, wait, even cooler. Well, no, the cool thing is next Tuesday. I'm rambling. Next Tuesday is my 30th wedding anniversary. Me and Lori have been married for 30 years, and I'm so excited. It has been an amazing journey, and she is such a great person.
You need to get Lori on the show.
Yeah, I would love to. I will tell you that every single day of our married life has been perfect.
Is that no sarcasm? Nothing? No.
We have had an amazing journey. It really has, and anybody who's been married for 20 or 30 years knows that it is an effort to be involved and in love for that long. But I got to tell you, I'm more in love with my wife today than I've ever been. So it's just so cool. So I'm excited about that. So that's our 30-year anniversary is coming up in a couple days. But the other cool thing, today is 30 years to the day that I've been on Maui. 20 years. Tomorrow is the 20-year anniversary of Lori and I moving to Maui.
That's awesome, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing anything special for that?
For moving the 20-year anniversary, moving to Maui?
Yeah.
Hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, you guys should just, I don't know.
Yeah, and
busy planning the
on our 30-year wedding anniversary, I have a CE class all morning. So how exciting is that?
Sweet.
How about that? Huh? Do you think she'll want to join me?
Fun.
But she did go with me yesterday or 2 days ago when we went and looked at the house and I did the video. She went with she hung out with the owner at the house, and it was really fun. She goes, "Oh, this is really nice." So she had a
You know what you guys should do sometime? Go up to, and me and our friend group has been doing Wypoly Road, which leads up to Poli Poli if you keep going straight up. But there's this cool, you go up and it's that winding road up Wypoly, and you can park anywhere, and there's these green grassy fields. We go and set up chairs and stuff like that and watch the sunset.
Oh, really? Where's Wypoly Road at, Jordan? I've been on it.
It's by the lavender field. So basically, it's that road.
Oh, okay.
Lavender field veers off, and you can keep going all the way up. And we usually park up at the top.
That's so nice. Cool. And it's the green pat, and that's where they launched the paragliders and that.
Paragliders. So you see them going sometimes. It was funny because we went up the other day, and the bunch of guys were doing their remote control planes and stuff and flying them. It's like this little plane club, and the planes flying everywhere. But yeah, I mean, it's such a cool vantage point for the sunset. So maybe you guys should check that out.
And maybe we'll do that on next Tuesday night. So, and then there's something else I was going to say. I don't know, but yeah, that's a great idea. On it after we go to CE class.
And you should we should definitely have Lori on the video podcast sometime. We need Lori to liven things up over here sometime.
You guys got to ask her. Maybe maybe we can get her in. Maybe we'll involve her next Wednesday after our anniversary. She'll show up. So Kenny, you'll just need to invite her, and she won't know what the heck you're doing, but just do it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Like, hey, click this link.
Surprise!
Click this link. Exactly. Oh, this weekend, what else we did? We went up to the west side and went to Mala Tavern. What a great little spot! They got a great burger up there. Speaking of, Mala Tavern, and it sits right on the water. So it's what's Element is the chef. I can't think of his first name. Douglas Element, I think. No, that's a real estate company. Anyway, Chef Element, he's got 3 restaurants right on the water there. He's got Mala Tavern, and then he's got Honu Pizza and Cafe, and then Frida's Mexican restaurant. Now, the only one right now I think that's open is Mala. But you're literally, we had this table, it's on the window, and I could have tossed a French fry into the water. You're that close to the water. It's just a great setting.
That's super nice.
So we went there and I had their burger. It was so doggone good. I don't eat very much meat anymore, but dang, that was a tasty burger. And then when I was at the car show on Saturday night, speaking of burgers, Peggy Sue's apparently has got new owners. And oh my gosh, I happened to see a friend of mine out there, and he ordered one of their special burgers, and it was 2 looked like handmade patties, cheddar cheese somewhere in it, and then on top of it 3 mozzarella cheese sticks. And the burger was like this big, and it was just oozing juice. And I was like, oh my gosh, they need a cardiologist on standby at that place. Good. It looks so good though.
But Peggy Sue's is fun. It's like that throwback, get milkshake and banana splits and all that. Yeah. So cool.
All right, kids. Anything else you want to share about we've got lots of listings and lots of opportunity to help people find some real estate.
Yeah. Nothing else I can think of going on, but we'll keep you posted on the any new news. Hopefully soon we'll hear something.
And Kenny's new video will release that as soon as it comes out.
We'll share it on the page. Stay tuned.
All right, everybody.
For a Wednesday.
If we can be of any help, by all means, always just let us know, reach out, shoot us a message, call us, text us, whatever you need to do. You can get me at 808-280-2055. Jordan, how do they track you down?
808-264-4123.
4123. All right. Aloha, everybody. Kenny.